Everybody hates Chris. What the fuck is going on? Yo, fellas, hang tight. Have I heard the gas is running out? Yo, hold on one sec, fellas. Hold on one sec. I just got a call. Hold on one second. Don't go nowhere. Literally. 1 second, y'all. Oh, matter of fact, I think that's my bro calling. He's texting me right now. He says, "Man, guys, are we in the midst of a gas crisis?" Damn. Who we got, man? Yo, I said my guy. Hey, what's up, my man? Can you hear me, bro? SN, you there? Maybe he stepped out the room for a minute. Yo, smash that like for me, guys. I think that was my bro from, homie from the store that was just texting. Hold on, my phone glitching too. All right, yeah, we need your. Oh, hold on, I got a message. Man, a lot going on. We're dead in the water over here, but we got some shit going on. Hey, what's up, my guy? Oh, he fell out. SN, pop back in if you can, bro. I don't know what happened. Yeah, Casey, my bro from the store, he just we're gonna pull up there and chop it with him for a minute. He said, "Man, yeah, I know, right? That's the social club." He said, "They're running out of gas." Okay, we got SN back in the chat.
Hey, am I
Hey, what's up,
working now,
man?
bro?
Yeah, now you're good. I don't know what happened. It's all good though. Yeah, my friend just was texting me talking about uh 3 gas stations in the area like are out of gas.
Oh, real? Must be a
Yeah,
shortage or something.
yeah, and it's crazy, man. We got yo. That's what I was saying. Casey, who's in the chat there. You know Casey, I think.
Yeah. Seen him
He's
round.
Yeah, so like he's into like politics and world news and stuff, and I don't know, man. Like what's going on? We got these Chinese spy balloons flying over, and now no gas. Like,
Chinese spy balloons. What's that about?
oh, you didn't see, man. So like, I don't know, like a week ago or so, somewhere around a week ago, there was a Chinese spy balloon that had been like flying over the U.S. and they shot it down, and then today they shot a second one down.
Shit.
There's just a lot of weird shit going like that. Like, the cost of eggs has been up for months and months, and they're like, "Oh, that's from
Yeah,
bird
that's been the
flu."
same over here.
Oh, you guys are getting that too?
Yeah, we got that over here with the eggs.
Yeah, that's some bullshit, man. Yo, like not even bullshit, man. Eggs are like, oh my goodness, man. Like, yo, I want to say I saw like a $20 pack of eggs.
Yeah, they full raise the prices with them over here as well, and they sell out really quick. It's just fucking eggs. It's like there's not a shortage of chicken, so I don't get it.
I guess supposedly the excuse that I've heard through the pipeline is some kind of bird flu or some bullshit.
Ah, come on, man. That's bullshit. It's 20. 23 now. We're all good with that. Like, just give us the fucking eggs.
Yo, don't chickens like outnumber humans like 10-1 or some shit?
Do they?
I don't know. I heard something like that. I don't know.
It sounds about right. Sounds about right. Probably, yeah.
Oh, hold on one sec. Yo, I'm about to plug these headphones in. Let me know if you can hear me better. Hold on.
You sound fine on my end.
All right. Am I still good? You can still hear me?
Yeah, you're good, bro.
Okay, yeah, because I'm on this highway with this window open. Oh, Casey left some comments about China. I'm gonna check him in a second, Casey. I'm driving, but yeah, this shit's crazy, man. Like, fucking. But yeah, no,
So
yo,
what do you think of the 1090 Jag thing? What's the whole deal there? I seen you talk about it a little bit.
man, it's pretty crazy situation,
Did
man.
he really
So,
snitch on someone? Did he really snitch on someone?
I mean, now from what's come out now, yeah, like to an average everyday person like me, it's not a big deal. But like on some street shit, like his credibility definitely took a hit, man. Because this is what happened, right?
He's not. It's not like he's out there in the streets selling drugs or going out thieving and stuff. He's a fucking YouTuber. He's not even in the streets.
True, but so what he claims? So he claims blood, but like his whole thing is that he was a prison YouTuber first, and then got into like reporting on street news and like hip hop news and like pulling a lot of paperwork and like this all came from him.
I know who he is.
Yeah. So you seen where he exposed Boston Richie? Oh wait, hold on. Let me read these comments. China really does like us. I feel like he might be an actual threat, more so than Russia. Damn. But yeah. So you seen where he exposed Boston Richie, right?
I don't know much about it, but yeah.
So yeah,
about it though.
He exposed that this rapper definitely told like in 2 different situations, and then he ended up getting interrogation tape, and then like he was going back and forth with like the brother or the rapper's brother and his entourage, and it was getting crazy because like other prominent people in YouTube who have somewhat of a background with like court cases and shit like that were like basically like discrediting 1090. And it just got really crazy, bro, where it's turning into semantics where like now, which like I said, I don't care, bro, because I'm not no tough guy, but like these guys claiming all this street shit. Now then it got turned into like, oh well, this isn't snitching, but like I snitched, but it's not snitching because of this.
So what
or
did
that.
he do exactly? I've watched like 10 videos on the subject, and I don't even know what he actually did.
1090 or Boston Richie?
1090. Like, what did he even do? Like, it just seems like they throw a whole bunch of shit in there, but they never actually say what he done.
First, they just pulled this old news video where he was talking about some prison shit, and people weren't really going for that.
Yeah, I've seen that bit. Yeah.
And then
now
who
doesn't know that though? You can figure that out yourself. Anyone who's not a retard, how do they get drugs in jail? Or the guards do it. You can just figure that out yourself. I don't need 1090 to tell me that, and neither does the Department of Corrections.
Yeah, that shit was lame. No one was really going for that. But then they got this paperwork, and it said, so first they got the paperwork, and the paperwork said like, it had a statement of him saying like, he heard a glass break. He went and looked and seen people running away who had shot the window with a BB gun. They look like this, end of story. And then everyone's like, oh shit, that's snitching. And then he got on No Jumper and was like, yo, the aunt's room to steal something and broke a window, and she called the police, so I made up this lie. And no one got arrested. But then another page of the paperwork came in that said like 2 dudes got arrested, and it was wild. And then the guy that pulled this paperwork recorded a conversation between him and 1090, and like,
let me guess, was that milk?
What's that?
Was that milk or?
No. This is some other dude. I don't know. Yo, some newer dude. His channel, you can check him out. His channel's called Unspoken Crime. And like he seemed so like he's got a video up where like he was breaking down the Boston Richie shit, like, oh, this ain't really snitching. Like you could tell that this guy definitely is like Team Boston Richie. Not to the fullest, but it's just wild, man. It was like more or less
Well,
a lot of people,
is it
bro.
possible? Is it possible that Jake like fucking was shooting the gun himself, the BB gun or whatever, and smashed it himself and just didn't want to tell the police that or some shit?
Well, no, I mean so when he was talking to the guy, right, before the second page of the paperwork came out, right, he's telling the story about he accidentally broke this window to get in his aunt's room. But then it's like, that's the thing too, is not just that he told, it's like he lied, because then now they got the other page that flat out says like they caught the guys that did it.
Oh, true.
And arrested them. So it's like, to me, I'm not looking at it like, I'm not, I know, like, oh,
I
fuck,
mean, it's snitching, but it's like, I'm not, yeah, I think we're both going to have the same thing here. It's snitching, but it's like, it's what do you expect? I think people are holding these, like, rappers and YouTubers to too high of a standard. They're not like, you know, he's a family man at the end of the day. Like, when he was younger, yeah, he might have done jail and all that, but he's a family man now, you know? He's not going to fucking...
True, but he's still like he's exposing a lot of people as snitching, and you know, and like it's like his career ain't gonna be hurt. This dude's probably almost a millionaire, or might be, but like it just kind of made, like, prior to this, it was like, yo, 1090 Jake, as far as anyone in the streets anywhere, they're like, yo, he's solid, his image is 100%. So it's just kind of like the fact that he lied is kind of a bad look too, you know? It was kind of like, oh, damn.
The whole thing just sounds really confusing to me.
Casey said Australia gets the price crunch bad too. They are far from a lot of stuff.
Oh, yeah, fucking oath we do, man. It used to be $1 for a can of Coke today, and I went to buy a can of Coke today, and it was a fucking $1.50. Everything's going up.
Yo, what's your money called? Again, you told me this before, but I forgot.
Just dollars and cents, bro, same as you, but just dollars and cents.
So, like, Australia has their own currency.
Yeah, we got our own currency. It's just like, but it's called dollars, so Australian dollars.
Yo, are you doing whippets, bro?
Yeah.
I could tell. Yeah, yo, it's funny because your voice changed after you did it, and I know from doing it. Yo, it's funny. We was just talking about whippets like a week ago on here.
I like the whippets, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, yo, do you do it with just like the whipped cream, or do you do it with the cracker, like that tube?
I got like my own bong for it, bro. I just put the little fucking thing in there and snap it, then inhale the thing.
Yo, it's funny, bro. I can hear your voice changing, like how. That's funny as hell, man. Yo, I remember one day back in the day when I was younger, I went to the store and got like 3 fucking things of like whipped cream, and I'm not even gonna lie, bro. This is like 2005 or something. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. I got it with food stamps and sat there and fucking. Yo, I just kept hitting them, and then like, bro, you get stuck. Like when you do it like 10 hits in a row or something, you'll be stuck for like a solid 5 minutes. Hey, what's good, Striker?
That's kind of where I'm at the minute.
That's my bro from Canada right there, man.
What's up, Striker? What up, Canada?
Canada, man. I got so much love for Canada, man.
Canada. Yeah, you want to move there, right?
Yeah, my wife wants to a lot to go back because she's technically born there. Or not technically, she's born there. She didn't live there most of her life, but she's a dual citizen. Got a bunch of family there. Yeah, man. Canada is like, I don't know. I fuck with Canada, you know?
Yeah, I'd rather move if like if I had to move, I'd rather go to Canada over America because like less shootings and shit like that.
Yo, Striker, are you guys still? Is Canada still like with the whole sickness situation? Last I knew, they were like still real strict over there, like a lot like locked down, right? But yeah, man, that's just a crazy situation though, bro. Like all that shit with that 1090J shit, like that. This all happened within like the course of a couple weeks. Like they just been going back and forth. Like it is
The whole
insane,
thing
bro.
just sounds retarded, man. Like fucking 1090 Jake is just a normal guy that makes YouTube videos. That would, as far as I'm concerned.
Right. I mean, like that's what I'm saying, bro. So like regular folks, it's not a big deal. I mean, it's kind of like fucked up looking because he lied, and it was surprising too. But I'm saying the way like he tells it,
But
like
I get where you're coming from here because he's supposed to be the cunt that exposes people for that and all that shit. I
well,
don't
and
fucking
bro,
know,
not
man.
just that. Like he's like, yo, I'm a blood, fuck all rats. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
but it is just wild, bro. All this shit, and it's crazy too. It's like, damn, how did no one never get this paperwork before?
I'm
Like the
surprised.
one dude.
I'm not gonna lie. I was kind of surprised when I seen the news thing. Like I know it's not a big deal. Like a lot of all he's saying is already known, but it seemed like I was a bit surprised from it, but I don't know.
But I heard you mention Milk. Milk just made a video going in on him, bro.
Yeah, I see Milk. I've seen all these videos about it. Like just scrolling past them. Milk's the man. He's always in the mix. He
Yo,
gets
does
himself involved in every beef.
yeah, yo, I got a feeling his 1090 Jake video, like, I bet you that thing is gonna go pretty viral. He was talking his shit on it too, yo. He was like, it was a good video, man, for like people that like what Milk does.
I mean, let's be honest. If any of these guys were facing more than 5 years, they'd give up anyone they could.
I mean, probably, bro. Probably, you know.
Oh,
But
they're all going back and
it's the
forth.
blogosphere, bro. You know, people can say,
Exactly, they're fucking bloggers.
"Hey,
Nothing wrong with that, but
hey, you know who stopped popping up in my algorithm, bro? I haven't watched in a while. Is Famous Criminals, man? Does he talk about 1090 Jake at all?
not as far as I know. He just talks about random shit these days.
I haven't seen, for some reason, like he stopped popping up in my shit. I gotta go check him out. I always like his stuff, man. He's cool, man.
The algorithm fucks him a bit.
Yeah, no, he's good. He's cool, man. I like him. What
Yeah, he's funny.
Where was he doing those podcasts too? Wasn't he doing like podcasts? You said.
Yeah, he was doing it with Kent Street, the guy that uploads all the videos of the Island Boys and all the other Instagram people arguing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a little. I don't know what you call it. I think it was more of just like a panel or something. I don't fucking know. About that Wise Guys thing.
Does Famous Criminals come on camera?
No, I don't think so. I've seen I know there's pictures of him out there, but I've never seen him on camera.
Yeah, I didn't think he would. Yo, I was surprised that one guy you guys put me down with, that Mr. Medicare dude.
Oh, Mr. Medica.
Yeah, after you guys, you and Brenneman told me about him. Like it was like the day, it was New Year's, matter of fact, the day you guys told me about him, and it was like he had just did his last stream. But I like dug in, started watching.
Oh, he went down the rabbit hole, eh?
Not too deep, but a little something. But it was just surprising me, like he never came on camera and no one ever found out what that guy looked like. That's kind of crazy, right?
Yeah, he was pretty good at covering. There are some pictures of him out there, but there's
I mean, is it confirmed though or no?
Reveal. The pictures of him that are out there are like full edited, have like full Photoshop effects on them, so you can't even really see him anyway.
Oh, yeah. like, and he was around for a long fucking time, right?
Yeah, he was, man. Fucking, I've been watching him since like 2016 or something, but he was even around before that.
How did you get into him? Like, what was he talking about when you first got into
Um,
him?
I've always just been interested in like stupid internet drama, I guess you could call it, and lolcows and shit. And he was talking about this guy who was Jonathan Ross, who was just I can't even talk about who that guy is, but yeah, he was just a
He's some
big
kind
piece
of
of shit.
weirdo.
Yeah, just because he talks about internet weirdos, and I like to laugh at that kind of shit, you know.
Yeah, yeah. No, and the one thing that I saw, Medicare was getting interviewed, and like that's what he was talking about. That like some weirdo that he exposed. Like, is it the guy he was talking about? Like the guy was in a halfway house or something and
Yeah, the
worked.
pedophile guy, and he worked at a
Yeah,
school or
and
done work experience or something at a school, and he was on the internet talking about how he wanted to fuck kids.
but they got rid of him, right? Like they got
I
like
think so, yeah, and they put him in a half house, and he got his grandma kicked him out and everything.
good, good. Fuck that weirdo. Like I really mean that shit, bro. When I say that shit, like fuck all these
Well,
weirdos, let them burn in hell. Cause bro, it's just so crazy, man. I don't know what
to
it's
be
like.
fair, he was young though, but he
Still
was
though,
only like
bro.
just turned 18, and he was like severely autistic. I'm not making excuses and
Right,
shit,
right.
but
I get what you're saying, but yo, with a lot of those deviants, bro, it starts young, and it's like, and it's just so crazy, bro. Is like I don't know how it is over there, but like over
oh, they're
here,
protected
bro,
species over here,
a
man.
lot of criminal, like the law, the system takes fucking like goes soft on a lot of those weirdos, and it's like, bro, there's a lot of states where the laws ain't even strict enough to, like, it's just crazy, bro. Like,
Yeah, it's
it's
weird, but it's
bullshit.
weird though because at the same time, South Park Mexican got like 40 years, and you know.
Yo, I was actually just thinking of doing a video on them, because matter of fact, Milk, I haven't been online a lot, you know, but Milk
Yeah.
just, I saw Milk doing a video about South Park Mexican the other day.
Oh,
Him and,
real?
yeah, because you know, Milk does the reactions.
Yeah,
South
yeah.
Park
He makes about
Mexican.
20 a day.
Yeah, someone Milk was reacting to some Mexican did recently, or I think it's recent, or it just, you know, like sometimes interviews will resurface because like I don't know if he's been doing interviews from prison or what, but he was talking about like the video was titled like Milk reacts to South SPM talking about how Mr. Capone hated on him, something like. You
Yeah,
know who
Mr.
Mr. Capone
Capone.
is, right?
Yeah, he made. Yeah, I know. I'm not that familiar with his music, but I've seen him on Vlad TV and all that.
Yeah, you know he's actually not Latino, right? Not that it matters, but
Yeah,
did you know that?
Isn't he like Pakistani or something?
Yeah, like he's like some Middle Eastern, but I guess he's like from that neighborhood though. You know what I mean? Like
Well,
he's really
if not, I would have thought he was. If I'd have seen him walking down the street, I probably would be like, "Oh yeah, it's a Mexican."
yeah. Like I didn't never know that till I heard it in an interview or something. You know what I'm saying? Like you know, because he's presented as a like that's what I thought he was. Like you know what I'm saying? Not that it matters. I just heard that in
Ah,
an
you
interview or
are,
something
man.
or
You
whatever.
do what you do.
But yeah, bro, it was like wild. I was like, man, that's like, yo, that's such a split thing with SPM. Like a lot of people, I don't know, bro. Like a lot of people are like, yo, this like Milk was going in on him and saying he's a weirdo, but then there's a lot of people that are like, yo, he's innocent. I've never really looked all the way into the case
I
like that.
mean,
Have you?
even his yeah, I've looked into it. I've even like, and I like SPM. I like his music. Like, you know, people still listen to Michael Jackson, but I don't think he done anything to like the 9-year-old or whatever it was. But I think he knew that you know, she was working at the strip club and shit. But he knew that she was like underage and 15 and shit. But
That's fucking sick, man. Yo, I hope
yeah,
the motherfuckers at the strip club went to jail too, man.
they probably did for something else down the line eventually. No one lasts forever, but
But that's what's fucked, bro. Like, say you own a strip club, right? And
yeah,
like
yeah.
you do something like that, like you employ, like, yo, you should go down. That's what's so fucked about it. Like they take like
Well,
a lot of those.
strip clubs are like owned by the seediest people. They're only the seediest people work at strip clubs. You know what I mean? So it's like, what do you expect?
True, but bro, like I knew a lot of girls
But
that
yeah,
were
you are right.
strippers, bro. I knew a lot of girls that were strippers, and like, yeah, don't get me wrong, the strip club was like a lot of the girls were coke heads and this and that. But like, there's a lot of red tape as far as like with the license to the place, and like, you know what I
I
mean?
think especially back then, like this is back in the mid-90s or something when all this went down. So it would have been, they probably got way different laws and regulations now if you want to own a strip club.
Hey, Jay Millie, what's cracking? 3 lives. Yeah, I'm trying, bro. You know, they got me dead in the water, but you know, I'ma still talk my shit, you know? Shout out Jay Millie. Yo, Jay Millie, you know, you seen that video? We were talking about South Park Mexican. Yo, because you know,
what do you think of his music, though, Coffee?
You know what? I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. Like, I've definitely heard it. From what I heard, I thought, like, I was like, okay, this dude, like, it was like decent or whatever, but like I didn't listen to a lot of it. I only heard like a couple songs, but like, you know, there's a big, like, a lot of people are like, yo, he's innocent. They say, I'm not saying everyone says this, but this is just like a theory and a narrative that's out there that's like, yo, he was gonna be like the first Mexican artist that was getting this, like, right? You ever heard that story? Like, he was gonna get this huge deal. He was getting this huge deal or whatever, and like they fucked him over. But I don't know. Like, so from you diving into the case, you believe he is guilty?
I think he's guilty of, like, with the 14-year-old, and because, you know, he had a bloody kid with the woman and stuff, and even
he did.
Kid, yeah, and the kid,
Oh yeah, there's no denying that.
The kid looks just like him, and he says, yeah, he did know that his mum was underage at the time and shit. But
what
I don't
does
think
SPM say about it?
SPM says that he thought the chick was older because she worked at a strip club.
Damn, that's crazy. Yeah, I gotta do
but
a video.
As for the shit where, like, where they say he did stuff to like a 9-year-old, I don't think he did. Like, I could be wrong, but there's a lot of like, there's stuff where the 9-year-old was saying it could have been a dream and stuff like that, and the mum was out for his money and shit. And
you know what? Milk was talking about that on there. Like, I didn't watch the whole video, but that's what Milk. The
whole situation's just really sad, bro. Like, it's just a sad situation. Everything about it is it's really depressing. That's why it's kind of hard to look into.
Why, you like his music though? You said it was pretty good.
Yeah, I like it. I'm not gonna lie, bro. He has a lot of songs that I listen to. I'm not like a stan over him, but you know, he has some good songs.
Yeah. No, I like. What year? Do you know approximately what year that all went down?
Early 2000s, I think it was.
Early 2000s. Yeah, because like he didn't even hit on the mainstream yet. I don't think, like, in a major way.
Wiggy Wiggy was a pretty big song back then. I think. I don't know. Look, because I only found out about him years later. And I didn't even. I was just like I was just curious, listening to some Mexican rappers, and he happened to be one of them. And I heard a few of his songs. Then I found out about, like, who he was, and I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, I was thinking of doing a video the other day because when I saw Milk talking about it, and then I was like, you know what? That's a case I never looked into, and I just know it's like, I just know from other times it's been discussed that it's like very controversial, where like a lot of people are like, yo, he's innocent, he got set up, and I don't know.
Yeah,
yo, whenever someone's charged with some weird shit, people say that.
If you're gonna talk about it, like, Like like if you want to talk about it, but there's not much more to really add to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, is there a lot of videos about it?
Oh hell yeah, man! Famous
Yeah.
Criminals made one. I'm pretty sure.
I didn't know he flat out had a kid with the underage girl. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, yeah. So obviously he did do that one, and even the kid's saying that his his kid, like he's the father to it and stuff, is saying that he knew what was going on. But yeah, I don't
Man,
know.
that's
It's a
straight pedo
sad
shit, man.
situation. Yeah, yeah. It's pretty fucked.
Yo, but you watch that Medicare dude on the regular? Like,
Yeah, back in the day, I've pretty much seen everything he's made now, but well, not everything, but but yeah, I'll go back and watch an old video of his if I've got nothing else to do or something.
but what happened? He like
He got
it had,
cancer and he just slowed down on it and shit.
and didn't he get fucked with the whole YouTube thing too?
Yeah, I can't what happened was like he got two
With the
strikes and was
ads?
about to get another one. And then he decided to delete all his videos and shit. But he doesn't need YouTube, man. He still had people donate. Like if he was to do a stream just randomly right now, fire up a stream, he'll make a couple of $1,000s.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, man. He gets mad super chats.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah,
That's
that's
what
what.
you should do on here, bro. You should get people to send in super chats. Like you'll make mad money.
Oh, I mean, I'm not big enough. You know what I mean? There was a point in time where I don't know, bro. Like, I think I talked about this before. There was a point in time where, because I've always done my channel the same way, where I talk about so much different shit, and I gained a lot of subs at one time with sports videos. I gained a lot of subs with hip hop videos or whatever. But there was a time, maybe like a year ago or so, where the channel heated up and it was all that prison drama, and people were coming and like,
Yeah.
I don't know, like people wanted me to stick to that. It gets crazy though. That like the drama shit is like, drama shit becomes cancerous, bro.
Yeah, it's funny. It's just funny just to gaze at, but once you get into it, it's just like bullshit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like it gets, bro. Man, just the shit. Like, bro, people get so caught up in it, and like I don't even know, man. Like, and then like I'll get people that will hit me up sometimes. Like, there's a few people, not anymore, but like they would think I was like bigger than I was. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm like yo, like
Yeah,
I'm
I
just
remember
a
when I
fucking
first
regular
found your
guy.
channel. Like the first few videos I've seen of yours, like had hundreds of thousands of views on there and shit.
Yeah, bro, my shit got weird, bro. And then now it's doing so bad. But I always just keep doing the same thing. Just keep, but I gotta do what I always keep saying I'm gonna do. And I'm in the process of doing it, but it's just been bad time where I gotta make like separate channels for each little fucking genre. But I'm just so lazy to do it
That'll
and
be
all this
too
shit
much. That'll
going
be
on.
too much to keep track of, man. Just keep it all on the one channel. You know, should be right.
Jay Millie says the beef sector is on fire. Bro, it's crazy, man. Yo, some of the beef sectors, like not even anything I've ever blogged on
Well,
before.
if they didn't have if they weren't beefing, they wouldn't have any content to make videos about. So I guess it's good for them.
Bro, some of the shit that I've seen, like not any people I've ever made videos on or been involved with, but like certain shit I've seen, bro. I've seen where people are going to people's houses and all kinds of shit, bro.
Yeah,
Like
Milk went to Adam 22's house, didn't he?
to the No Jumper studio, yeah. A couple people
Same
have
thing.
went to Milks. A couple people that went to Milks, bro.
Yeah, didn't they get drones outside of Milk's house and shit?
They might have, bro. Bro, I listen, when
That's too
someone
far, I
first went to
reckon.
Milk's house, right? I was like, oh man, like this is tricky because like Milk's in LA, he blogs on gang stuff. I was like, man, this is like, I hope Milk chills out. Like just generally as like a human being, I'm like, yo, this is like, you know what I mean? Like this could go bad, but Milk's always just been on the same shit and he don't stop. Like he don't give a fuck, man.
Yeah, I think I like Milk. Like out of all the sort of white prison YouTuber people, I reckon Milk's probably seems like the most one I'd want to hang and be around and shit. Like Pino seems like a dick.
Yeah,
I've never
yo,
met him
Pino is,
obviously, but
bro, Pino is amped right now because of this 1090 stuff.
yeah,
Because
I've
1090.
seen his videos pop up about it.
And yo, at first when it wasn't like official that he did tell, it was like, yo, Pino, come on, calm down, bro, you're reaching. But now it's like he's really gotta, you know what I mean? It's like, oh shit. And it's like at the same time, 1090's like not making videos, and he's like, oh, I'm upgrading my studio, which could really be, but it's just like, damn, that's a hell of a coincidence, man. Right, right when shit is getting tricky for you, you know. Jay Millie, who got arrested? Anyone in particular, or you're just saying like in general? Man, I need to get me a couple fucking beers, man. Yeah, but the
Yeah.
Medicare dude, bro, like when Brenneman showed it to me, I was like, damn, I never heard, like, I don't know, it was just intriguing to me that the guy remained like anonymous all them years. And
Oh, he
hold on
was
here.
doxxed. People had his full name and shit, but he just didn't put shit on the internet,
Take her fucking head off.
Yo, bro.
Yeah.
Instead, oh, yo, hold on one sec, guys. All right, sorry, man. I'm giving my
No, you're
bro
right.
a ride to he got this dope bike, man, and he got a flat on it. Matter of fact, were you ever on the live when the dude had the bike?
I don't think so.
Oh, it's like this cool bike that's like it's like an electric bike, but then you can ride it
Oh yeah.
and like he bought it for 800, but the dude sells them for like, I want to say like 12. And then
Shit,
oh
that's
damn,
alright.
I think he's fighting with his girl too, man. Like you've been on here before when I kicking it from dude from the store, right?
I probably have.
So like he's cool as fuck, man. But like I know he goes through it with his girl sometimes. And like I don't know, there's this girl out here and like their body language and him going in, like I don't know, it looks like I think this is this girl. It's like, oh damn. That's crazy.
She good
man.
looking?
Oh yeah, she looks alright. She's a Spanish chick. They be fighting though, man.
Yeah, aren't Spanish chicks supposed to be like really crazy?
That's the stigma. That's one of the stereotypes for sure. What did Jay Millie said? The big name right now is Rob Rock. I met him. Oh damn, yeah, he is. I just heard him yelling something like, "No one wants your pussy" or something. Rob Rock. I met him through CB, and he's part of the Israelite community too. Damn, I
The
gotta
Black
check him out.
Israelites. Did you see Mr. Medica's video on the Black Israelites?
No, I didn't. What did he say? Is it
He didn't say
offensive?
any. Oh, it's not offensive. Like how some
Medicare
of the
wasn't
black.
an offensive guy, right? Like he covered.
No, he's not. He's not on racist. He's not on no racist shit. But some of the Black Israelites are kind of pretty out there with what they believe. Like they reckon Mozart was a black guy and Beethoven was a black guy. I don't know. Maybe they were. I wasn't around back then. But they think Abraham Lincoln was a black guy as well. Which
There's actually, when you started saying Mozart, I was about to say Lincoln because there's like some good. Oh damn, they're like yelling at each other.
Shit.
Yo, he said something about pulling up to your house. Oh, she's getting picked up now. Good. I don't want to see no one getting no shit.
Yeah,
you know?
Don't want to be in the middle of that,
bro. Oh man, listen, I've said it on here before, man. I've been stabbed by my girl. I've been like, we've had crazy.
Hey, me
shit.
too.
Bro, I woke up to being fucking stabbed one time. Like, it's a funny story I tell people. Like one time, bro, I got stabbed by my girl, right? And like it sounds crazy, right? But like I was relieved I got stabbed in the arm because like if I didn't block it with my arm, I was about to have like it would have been right in my stomach and I might not be here. But I was like, and then when I noticed it was my arm, I was like, oh, thank God my arms. Like it was a bad cut.
Did you think you were stabbed, or did you just thought she just punched you at first?
Oh
Because
no.
when I done
No,
my
I
got
knew
it, I
I
thought I
was
was just punched.
no, I knew I was stabbed. Like she was coming at like she was swinging a knife at me like an 80s movie knife fight or something. You know what I'm saying?
Is this the chick you're still with, or?
It put the lotion on the skin or else it gets the hose again. Yeah, nah, bro, we've been
Buffalo
together.
Bill?
I'm almost 40, bro. I've been with her since I was 17, man. But we've been through some crazy shit. And to keep it real, bro, like she's a big it's crazy, man. She's a complicated person. I mean, I am too, but like she's a good chick, but then at the same time, she's fucking crazy and an asshole, you know? Like she's
Yeah,
all
well,
over the
that's
place.
well, when you get close to a person like that, you're gonna see their flaws. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, facts, man. Facts. So, but like, I just know how crazy a fight can get, like a domestic dispute, because it's
Yeah,
like him and his
especially
chick
if
are,
there's like alcohol involved or
yeah, and
whatever.
like he's at his job, so she could fuck up his job. Someone could call the cops. Hold on, I'm about to tell him. Yo, she got in the car. Yeah, that was your chick. I didn't peep it until I heard you yelling. Yeah, she got in a black car. Yeah, like I don't know, bro, because it's like sometimes like that, like bro, my girl would be on some shit like ready to stab, like or trying to stab me, right? But then like stab me and then be like, oh, like crying and upset that I'm stabbed, like you know what I mean? But and like or like fight with you and then want it like just all over the place, and then like say sometimes if you're out in public, someone someone could just jump in it, right, and think like some other shit when you know what I mean? Like a dude could be doing nothing wrong and then people could try to jump in and it can just go bad in so many ways. Like
Yeah, I know what you're
you know,
saying.
and she pulled up to the man's work like that. It's like, damn, what the fuck? And he treats her good too. Like I be seeing him. I mean, obviously no one knows everything about everyone's relationship, but I be seeing him doing like nice things for her and shit. Like from the outside looking in, I'd be like, man, she seems like a bitch, and the bro seems like a good dude. Personally, that's what it, you know. But man, Buffalo, yo, I just watched Silence of the Lambs again recently. I wonder if
Did
they'll
ya?
ever, yeah, I wonder if they'll ever redo that movie, man.
They probably will.
Yo, I feel like they spun off because yo, you had Silence of the Lambs, Hannibal, then there was Red Dragon, then there was Hannibal Rising, and I feel like there's a show somewhere out there.
Yeah, there's
Uh,
a show called Hannibal.
yeah, where he's like a kid or something, right? Like growing up or like the origin story.
Um, there's actually books out there. Actually, I was reading a book when I was locked up about Hannibal and the origins of him. He actually in the book it said like he comes from a rich family, but then his parents died, and then he got put into an orphanage. But the orphanage was the house that his parents used to own that got turned into an orphanage, and then he stopped talking for years, and then he got adopted out by his uncle. I forget what happens after that. I think I stopped reading it.
In the boot.
But
What's good, bro?
How you been?
I'm all right, man. He just had a whole domestic disturbance over here.
What?
But that's what I thought. His chick was over. She left, but they were.
They were arguing and shit.
Yeah,
That's why he out here exit out right now. And
yeah.
I just called him and he was what? They're setting up again.
Well, no, like I didn't at first. I didn't know that was a girl, but because I've been here like maybe 10 minutes, but like I seen him come out and then go in, and I didn't peep it until I seen the girl, and then I heard him yelling. I'm like, oh, I think that's his girl, but she got in some car and did. But I was like, damn, you can't bring it to the workplace, man. That ain't right.
By herself?
She was here by herself, but she got picked up by a black car.
Oh, okay. Got picked up in an Uber or something.
Yeah, that shit was crazy, man.
It was crazy.
But I never seen Ye that side of him, man.
That all mad and shit.
Yeah, like he wasn't tripping, but just seeing him upset,
Yeah,
I never seen that.
It's funny, yeah. She gets the best of him all the time.
Yeah.
All the time.
Fuck, man.
That's why we laughed that lot. But one time he just be a different person when that bitch was You know?
Yo, she had the mean screw face on too,
Oh
man.
yeah, the rest of the good face.
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh shit, is that? Wait, is that her? No.
Yeah.
Okay, no, it's different. No, for a second it looked like the same car though.
Yeah, I was just saying, yeah, oh, cause she might have pulled out. She might have pulled out in the Tesla.
That's the shit my girl would do if we were fighting, like leave and then come back.
Leave, come right back.
I was just telling my bro that I'm talking to on here that like my girl done stabbed me. Listen, there was one time, bro, I was working on a house, right? Like an apartment building, like we were putting drywall up and shit.
Yeah.
She came over there tripping, yelling at me, tried to mace me, and then like I don't know if it was a win or what, like maced herself and was like screaming, and then like someone
Wait,
was
what?
talking about
Oh, that would suck.
yeah, and then someone was talking about they were gonna call the cops or something. She's like, "Oh, you're gonna go to jail." And like, luckily, this mailman was there. Was like, "I seen the whole thing. He didn't do shit." Yeah, right. But so I was like, "Yeah, good." Yo, and he's a mailman too. Like,
Right.
his word means something. But nah, man, it's just that's the worst, man.
Hell yeah, it's the worst, bro. That's why, like, man, we should never let bitches get us like that low.
Yeah, half the time, man. But it's when once you get in that zone like that, like once you, it's for me like I either gotta just totally ignore it or like there's no in between. If I start getting, I'll get turned up, man.
Yeah.
I start getting,
0 to 100 real quick.
yeah.
I don't even think I'm really capable of like having a like like a not like a healthy long term relationship. You know what I mean? Like when I look back at all my long term relationships, they've all been toxic as fuck. You know.
Yeah.
I don't
Hey,
even think I'm capable of having a normal one.
yo, I'll tell you this, my man. A lot of people feel like they gotta be like I always tell people, yo, if I were to break up with my chick, I'm not looking for nothing serious.
Nah,
Like a lot of people feel like they gotta be in a serious, and it's like,
nah, bro. Once you're in that one, you don't need any more.
well, bro, I'll hear people say shit like, yo, I'm this age, I should be married by now or something. It's like, yo, you can't just, and then
Yeah.
like you shouldn't look at shit like
You shouldn't
that.
look at it like that. You'll be miserable.
Yeah,
Well,
jumping into
I'm
something.
not married because oh, I need to get married or I need validation ASAP.
Or something. I don't know,
Bitch
bro.
start just marrying or settling for anything.
I mean, I'll find a chick off Tinder every now and then and just go see them or whatever. But fucking,
You get a lot of
as for
play
a
off
lady,
Tinder?
not recently, but like over the years, like
Dude
you
on
know,
here says he gets
does alright.
yeah, he's in Australia. Yo, there's some fine ass chicks in Australia, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're
it
all
is.
on fucking
I was from
amphetamines
there,
though.
but,
Yo, he says they're all on amphetamines. Is that big over there?
Oh yeah, it's like the biggest drug over here, probably.
For real?
Yeah,
Like meth?
we love our meth over here.
That's crazy, man. Yo, dude, they got an
wish it was
Australian Breaking
I wish
Bad.
it was. That's the Australian break. That would actually be a pretty good remake, an Australian Breaking
Yo,
Bad.
there's a Latino Breaking Bad.
Oh yeah,
Latino
I've seen
one.
it. Yeah,
Who made that?
I got it's like totally in Spanish. I don't even know, bro. It's on like it's called like Metastases something, and like this lady that I used to work with that spoke Spanish was like, it basically means like cancer spread or something.
Right.
That's like what the title in English means. Because like remember Walt had cancer. You watched Breaking Bad, right?
Yeah.
That's the shit, bro.
Have you guys seen Better Call Saul as well?
Better Call Saul. Hell yeah, that's my shit, bro. I'm still don't blow it up for me though. I'm not done with the last
you know
season.
what I want. You know what I want them to do now. I want now that they've done with the Better Call Saul. I reckon they should make a prequel to about how Gus Fring got big and Hector Salamanca got big and all that. They made a prequel about them. That would be pretty good.
Oh yeah, that'd be a good show. You know, it's a trip, bro. Just the other day, there's this new show with the dude that plays Walt called Your Honor, right? And it's in season 2. And that Hector Salamanca dude was just in the last episode that I watched.
Oh,
the guy that played him.
You up to that bit, eh?
Yo, that dude's been around forever, bro. He was in Oz. He's in a lot of shit.
Hella shit, huh?
And he always plays a gangster, either Italian or a Latino
Oh
gangster.
yeah, for sure, always.
I lose you, SN?
Sorry, no, I'm still here, man.
Oh, okay.
I'm
I thought
still
I
here.
lost you for a sec.
No, I was
You
just
got dumb
just doing
sound. You got
something.
stuck off the whippet.
Yeah,
Did you
you
finish
know.
him? My man's doing
Yeah, I
whippet.
finished.
It's right
Yeah,
now.
I finished them.
I was so you said you had like the straight. You
Hold on,
just
I'll be back.
yeah. I'm actually I gotta go in here and take a piss. You you said you had like the tube, or you just had like a whipped cream thing.
I just got a whipped cream thing, bro. A nang bong or whatever you want to call it.
Man, I gotta piss like a motherfucker. Oh yeah. I just gotta take a piss. Your brother was just out there, bro. He just said I thought he was coming in here, but he walked that way. What's it called? Yeah, bro. Breaking Bad is like, I agree with you, bro, because it's just like, I don't know, man. It's like people can't get enough of it. It truly was made to perfection, bro. Like even the way
Yeah.
I love how like they didn't forget a thing with the storyline, bro. Like even with the fucking ricin didn't come down to like the very last episode. But the only thing I didn't really like, bro, I don't know how you felt. I'm not saying it was trash, but the movie, it was just
Well, the way we were building the movie up, there was no way it was going to be as good as we wanted it to be with the way it was being hyped up. You know what I mean?
yeah. Well, I mean, it just you know what it kind of felt like an extra episode. Like
That's what it pretty much was when you come down to it.
yo, it was crazy. You know what was crazy though? Remember how what's the dude's name? Todd?
Yeah,
one that
the Nazi
bro,
guy.
yeah, remember when they were at his fucking like how he had Jesse to go to his house to help him get rid of the body of the
Yeah.
cleaning lady? Yo, it was like
It was
damn,
like
man.
the maid. Yeah, the
Yeah.
cunt's ruthless, eh?
Yeah, he fucked yo, like cause remember like you're
Do you
definitely
remember in season 5 where he killed the kid and the
Kid.
kid had the spider in the fucking jar, and then he's
Yeah.
holding the jar that the kid did after he killed the kid. He's holding the jar with the spider in it and like smiling at it. What a fucking weirdo!
Yeah, and I feel like he had the jar in the house and didn't he kill someone else? Or there's something else too that's on there that like in one part he takes a snow globe or something, and like you seen that in there. I keep
Yeah, and he
like
puts the chicken, the Lydia in there because he's in love with her. Fucking full fucking nutter, bro.
but yo, it was like you knew like right away you were like, oh, this dude's a piece of shit, man. He killed a kid, but like then when that in the movie it really painted that picture deeper. You're like, man, this motherfucker is a straight like Jeffrey Dahmer. Well, not exactly Dahmer, but like you're just like, yo, this dude is all right, yeah, no, that's what I was gonna ask you, bro. But you're like,
Yeah.
man, this dude is a straight fucking like weirdo, bro.
Yeah. I mean, he's a good character though, but
I couldn't believe he
good
killed
thing
the
he's
kid
not
though,
real.
bro. That was like fucking sad, bro. Like when that happened, it was like, what the fuck, bro? And remember, he's like,
Yeah, and the kid wouldn't have been like realistically, if that was a real thing, and like the kid wouldn't be able to explain what he saw. He doesn't know what the fuck they're doing.
yeah, remember when he says that in the one part? He's like, oh, what? I don't know what he was gonna do or what he saw or how. And he was like, he was waving at us.
Yeah.
I hope you took that the dollars right here. That was for whoever. Did you take it? Anybody?
Oh, someone snatched it up.
Like, yeah, it's free money, bro.
Oh man.
I should have cried. I didn't want it because the guy was being a dick. Dude, I thought he was.
Who was it?
Some black guy. So what happened was he bought something. He gave me a 20.
Right.
He bought something. My bitch is right here, bro.
Yeah.
Giving me a hard fucking time just by standing there.
Yeah.
Just by standing there.
Yeah.
She's giving me a hard time. You know why? Because when she fucking came in, I said, "There's nothing for us to talk about. Leave." Right?
Yeah.
She wouldn't leave. So then she sits here and gets like kind of behind the counter, like you're kind of back here with me. Right? So I said, okay, if you're gonna be back here, sit.
Yeah.
Sit, get out of the fucking way. She wouldn't do that. So like, okay, so now I'm getting guys coming and people coming, and she's just right here, like on display on purpose, you know. So
That could get you in trouble.
now dude peeping her and everything, right? So he tries to like.
Oh, he's trying to
It's
get
big,
cute.
bro. Yeah, trying to
Oh,
get cute.
man.
You see what I'm dealing with? I said,
Yeah.
because you decide to be here,
Yeah.
this guy is giving me a problem because of you. It's like you don't even see this.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, okay. So I close the register before I give him this little $9, and then he's like, what the fuck? And then he talks to my other homie because I was talking to him too. So I was just all distracted.
Yeah.
He's like, what the fuck you see this thing? You needed that bad, bro? You needed that bad? Huh? Here, man. God, you sure? You sure here? Got that change like, y'all make sure y'all get y'all something, blah, blah, blah.
Oh
You
my
get some, you
God.
get
Oh,
some.
man. He's.
And
Trying to play
did me
hard.
dirty, bro. I was hot.
I would be
That's
too,
why,
bro.
hey, that's why I was going off on it like that, bro.
I was
Because
just
that
telling my
happened,
bro.
because
Yo, I
bro.
was just telling my
Because
bro,
of her.
because like from fighting with my girl in the past, I was just saying it can go wrong in so many ways. You can get someone wanting to fight you.
Oh, hold on.
You
That
can
was
get
just
someone
what I
wanting.
heard. The white woman I was talking to. We go outside. She starts showing him screenshots of my conversation with other women. Like, oh, he's a dirty man. He's cool. Look what he does.
Wow.
He's not this and that. I'm like, what are you doing? You just
Damn.
made my character
no.
here.
You can't come to work with that shit.
I know.
That's not right.
323, bro.
Did it not take the money out the card?
It didn't. Let's see. Go ahead.
But hey, Coffee.
What's up, bro?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go now, man. But thanks for having me on here. I'll talk to you later,
I
right?
want to pay you.
Yeah, no doubt, man. Thanks for pulling up, man.
Whatever I can
No,
take.
Bro.
no problem, bro. God bless, eh?
Hey, you as well, man.
All right, later.
All right, man. Take care. Be safe, bro. Jay Millie, you still who we got? They say we got a few people. Did y'all all hit that like? My man Striker in Canada, man. Yo, did is it still the All-Star break's over, right? If you're still in here. Pulling for my Sabres to fucking make the playoffs now, man. Millie, you still in here? What's going on with everyone? What y'all want to talk about? Shout out to SN though, man. Always tapping in from Australia, man. Hey, helping the vision. Salute to you as well. Salute to you as well. Hope you hit that like. Yeah, man, my man's over here going through it. His wife, I know how that goes, man. I don't know if y'all heard him. He had a dude try to get cute on him in front of his girl. Oh, man. I used to go through it like that. Because, you know what I mean? I got a beautiful woman, but hell, that don't even matter. Dudes do it, you know. But, oh, Jay Millie, you want to tap in, bro, or? What, yo, what was it? Rob Rock. Or no, I'm sorry, Rob Rack. Jay Millie, you ever seen all the stuff over there and like, you know who Bullets Gotti is, Jay Millie? That's who I was referring to when I was saying like people be pulling up to people's doors. Fucking couple of people done went to Bullets Gotti. Shout out to him though. I ain't dissing him. Maestro, my fucking guy, man. Hey man, I'm just chilling, trying to get by, man. Coming on here, you know, kick it with everyone. Maestro, good to hear from you, man. Yeah, man, I feel for him, man. Could you hear the story he was telling about how the dude tried to get cute and left the change? Like, oh, here, trying to look like a baller, man. Yo, listen, you want to hear another? I'll tell you guys another crazy story. One time what my girl did to me. Y'all heard me talk about how she stabbed me, right? One time, yo, I'm talking like this one was crazy, bro. She came to a bar that I was at that kind of had like a dance floor, kind of like a club. So then she's like arguing with me, but I'm not really trying to engage with it, right? So then she started like dancing with the bouncer, right? So then I'm like, okay, it's gonna be like that or whatever. Long story short, at the end of the night, the bouncer tried to get slick and kind of like shove me. I'm a slim dude, y'all don't see me, but I'm a slim dude. You know what I'm saying? Even now, I want to say I was like a $180. I think I'm down to like a $170. Lost a little weight, but anyways, like he tried to kind of like shove me because you know he's the bouncer in his head is like, oh, I'm about to take this chick home and smash her. He don't know my girl is just trying to like make me jealous and play mental games with me or whatever. But anyways, he ended up when he shoved me, I like pushed him back and he almost fell. And then later he came up and like came from behind and just dunked me on my head almost. Yo, I was telling my people's on here about a story where one time my girl, right, in a bar that I was at, she was like fighting with me, pick a fight with me, right? But I didn't engage with it, right? I'm like, just listen. And it's kind of like a club scene, right? And then, so she started dancing with this bouncer. So I'm like, whatever, it's going to be like that. Long story short, later the bouncer straight shoves me because he's like thinking, oh, like, I'm going to smash this chick. He don't know, like, she's just trying to piss me off. But like later he tried to like shove me, so I shoved him back. Then later at the end of the night, bro, he just came up from behind and like dunked me. And bro, I almost came down on my neck. This was 06, I think. But then she hit him in the head with a bottle. That's what I was telling them. That's what's crazy. Like my girl would like stab me and then cry that I got stabbed. Like, you know what I mean? Like all over the place, bro.
Yeah, no, that's you know, it is what it is.
Yeah, that's what I didn't peep at first. Oh, this me? It's already. This already. This already.
Yeah.
Oh, my man.
You said 20 on one?
Yeah, man. That's what, yo, it's like. Yeah, yo, listen, I literally, yo, you ever, you know, like, I seen my life flash before my eyes. Because, bro, he's like the stereotypical bouncer, too, on steroids. I was taller than him, but he was way bigger than me. You know what I mean? I want to say back then, I think I stood at about 6'2". Like I tell y'all now, it sounds crazy. I'm like 6'1", The fucking fucked up joint issues, I done lost the interest to. Pause. No, not there. But nah, man, them domestic situations can get crazy, man. And it's like, I don't know, man. It's so immature. But you know what's crazy? Like me and my girl are good, but you know, I'm not even gonna lie to you. She's a great woman and everything, but like certain things, she's still just so stubborn and childish about. You know what I mean? Like still to this day, certain things, if we want to talk about it or whatever, because you guys know I'm Jay Coffee Talk. But in reality, guys, like talking, it's how you establish things, work things out, therapeutic stuff. Certain things should still get on some old childish shit. Don't get me wrong, I'm not a fucking saint at all. I have my moments, but I don't know, you know? Relationships are just fucking crazy. But that's why I was saying, I don't know why, you know, everyone in here, I don't know everyone's situation or who was in here earlier, but like I was saying, like a lot of people feel the need, like they need to be in a relationship. And it's just like, you know, where people would be like, oh, I should be married. Or, you know, if anyone does feel like that, like, oh, I'm this age, I should be married. Yo, I always say, if I were to split up with my girl, I am not looking for anything serious. You know, like, like relationships are overrated. Good, like true love, and that is another story. That's like if that organically comes. But you know what I mean? A lot of people will seek out relationships or just like feel like they need to be in one, and it's like it's not how it is, man. You know. Maestroy, how you doing, bro? You driving truck right now? Your one bro that you called in, that came in and subbed up the one day, he popped in another time or two. He was like, yo, is May in here? What was his name again? Was it like the Fat Trucker or something like that? That was cool, man. I appreciate you sending people through. But what's up? Yeah, you driving truck. What's up with you guys? What are you guys up to? What you guys, any interesting news stories? Oh, yo, bro, yeah, I was telling him, I don't know if you were in here with this, Jay Millie. So tell me about this, bro, the gas crisis. You guys heard about this? Is this affecting you where you are? The gas crisis, bro. You said they're.
Yeah, no, it's
you're
fucking.
It's like citywide.
California through Arizona, the gas pipes. Yeah. Supposedly it's a leak. They say. I just think it's a controlled experiment. whatever.
Well, it's just like the bird flu with the eggs, right? $20
They're
eggs.
trying to say after tomorrow's a possibility that Vegas may be out of gas for 7 to 14 days.
Fuck.
Now, you know, how that's gonna play with the people, I don't know. You know, will the people be so unrestful that they have to do martial law? I don't know. Will a lot of people stop showing up to fucking work because they stay on $10 tank and never fill their shit up ever?
That's what I
don't
do.
know.
My
I'm just
broke
saying,
ass.
No, I'm just saying, like,
Yeah, nah.
like, what you think? I'm gonna walk to work, bitch? No. Especially if I'm in Northtown and I live in Henderson, or if I work in Northtown and I live in Henderson. Like, you think those people gonna still make it to work if they don't got gas in their car and the bus don't got gas to take them? What the fuck are they gonna do? Walk in?
Oh, thanks, Maestro. Yo, Maestro, you seen the gas shit running out? Hey, what up, Jay Millie?
What's cracking?
What's good, bro? You heard about that? Is that happening out your way?
What's that?
The gas, we're running out of gas here. And they're talking about it's supposed to hit Cali, too. Supposedly there's a
Oh,
leak.
nah, I haven't. But I'm not surprised, man.
Shit's crazy, right?
Hell
We got the bird flu, the gas crisis, and the spy balloons, all simultaneously. Man, that was pretty crazy. That second balloon, man. It seems too obvious, though, man.
And something's about to crack off. Some getting real close to crack off.
Yo, it feels like it, bro. It does, right? It's just too much. Yeah, yo, and you seen they shot a second balloon down today, bro.
Really?
Yeah, remember? That just happened today. Second Chinese spy balloon got shot down today. And they said we're running out of gas. It's just too many things all at one time, Jay Millie.
We running out of gas, but we got hella oil over here, though.
Man, I was listening to this girl on Joe Rogan. Like his most recent guest. I forget her name. I want to say she's Portuguese or something like that. And she has a show. You might have seen it before. It's all about like, what do they call it? Like underground market for stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like underground fighting, the underground fentanyl trade, underground guns. Like, you know, and yo, I forget what country she was talking about they were in, where it's like, it's oil. It's like where people fucking are working, like, I don't know what it's called, what oil, mining oil or whatever they do, or
right.
And just, yo, for like $1 a day, bro. And she, in whatever country it was there, like, they were tripping on the people with the cameras. Like, they thought that because they just saw, like, it's a country where you never see white people. And then they had cameras too. So she was saying that, like, the workers, you know what I mean? Because this is like a place where, like, people are working for $1 a day and don't, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of people didn't even have shoes and they're working with oil. And she said that they thought that, like, they just saw white people with cameras and stuff and was like, oh, it's some kind of foreign people, like, trying to take our jobs or some shit like that. You know what I mean? So they were, like, ready to throw hot oil on them. But then they threw some money at them and, like, got someone that could translate and was like, no, look, we, like, and pulled out their cell phones, like, see this show on here? Like, this is us. It was pretty crazy, man. Like,
it's hella crazy.
But she was talking about that, though, how, like, the pipeline with oil and all that shit, that, like, is pretty much, like, there's way more oil than they say there is. And, like, there's a lot of improprieties going on with all that, lies. And it's just all a big game, bro. It's all a big game.
That's all it is.
Yo, and you know, too, like, remember when ISIS was, like, the big story? That's what they had, mad oil. Yeah. They had mad oil, didn't they?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because you remember, matter of fact, when they went into Saudi Arabia, you remember they went in there and took a whole lot of that oil from there.
Yeah, what happened with ISIS, bro?
Oh, they're still around. They're just kind of just laying low, but they're still around though.
But remember, bro, it was like, I want to say from like what, 2013 to like 15 or so, that was like all you heard about on the U.S. news cycle. ISIS,
For real.
ISIS. Yo, they said they were recruiting a lot of Americans.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because they know that there's a lot of Americans that do not go along with what the United States do. So anything that they can do to fight against that, they're going to put their chips in.
Yo, where did they originate from, bro? Like what country, or was it a lot of different places?
I want to say Afghanistan, because it was Al Qaeda first, and then it was ISIS.
Say that again. I'm sorry, bro.
Oh, it was Al Qaeda first, and then it was ISIS.
That's like the same shit.
Yes and no. It's the same thing because they're both under the same extreme Islamic ideology.
Is that Sharia law and all that?
Huh?
Is that Sharia law and all that?
I couldn't even tell you.
You ever heard that, like where they talk about Sharia law, and isn't that where like they circumcise women? You ever heard about that?
Yeah, I have.
That's crazy, bro. Like, so women can't have an orgasm or something like that. I don't know how true. This is just me, an American guy, getting this through, you know, pop culture and movies and news. You know, we get shit given to us a certain way, but I don't know how accurate that is. But that's true. That's fucked up, bro. That's like barbaric.
But think about it though. It kind of makes sense. Well, when you factor in that they have to, the women got to keep their heads wrapped up. They got to keep their heads down. They can't speak to nobody.
Along the same, yeah. That's crazy, bro.
You know what I'm saying? But I seen over there in what was it? Was it Syria? It was one of them Islamic places over there where the women. Oh, Iran. It's Iran. And the women over there are starting to. They want to be liberated. They want to go out without having to put their guards on every day.
Yo, where was it? Was that Saudi Arabia when? Remember WWE did was it Crown Jewel, where like people were pissed because what was it, like women weren't allowed to wrestle or be in the crowd, or what was the controversy?
Yeah, women weren't allowed to wrestle, and when they did the show, they still did the show after that journalist had got killed.
That's right. Yeah, I remember that, man. The WWE took a lot of heat for that, man.
Yeah, they still taking heat for it.
I mean, what do you think, bro? Like wrestling fan aside, like you think they shouldn't have did it?
Hell no.
So
you can't see this is the problem. This is the problem. You can't on one hand praise the United States and do all these things for the soldiers. You know, all the tribute to the troops. Yeah. Especially when the war was going on.
Right. Yeah.
You can't
WWE
do that
always does it.
Huh?
Yeah. WWE always does that. Yeah.
Yeah. So you can't do that and then turn around and still do business with somebody that, you know what I'm saying, doesn't like the United States.
Oh, so they, like, in general, Saudi Arabia don't really fuck with us.
No, the president does not like the United States.
Oh, I see. See, that's how out of touch I am with some certain, like, certain things I'm not gonna lie, I'm ignorant to.
Well. Look, see. The whole thing is, so there's still a lot of Saddam people, still a lot of Saddam supporters, and they blame the United States for the death and the beheading of Saddam Hussein.
I mean, we are the ones that, well, we took him out of power, so they were able to try him for his crimes against humanity, right?
Right.
Like, if
But-
we didn't do that, they would have never been able to.
But
Like-
this is the problem, though, and this is why they're upset. The reason why they was over there isn't the reason why they went over there.
It's probably oil, right?
No, because you remember, they were saying that they have found weapons of mass destruction.
Mass destruction, yeah.
And you remember when they got over there, they didn't find nothing, but they found a whole bunch of Saddam's gold and stuff.
Yeah. Yo, remember
Yeah,
that movie?
and remember how
Three
they was
Kings?
taking all the gold, and some of the soldiers was actually keeping some of that gold for themselves too.
Yeah, remember Three Kings with Mark Wahlberg and
Yep.
Ice Cube, and that
That
was
was a
like
dope
based
movie.
on that. Yeah, that
Yep.
movie's fire, bro. Yo, was George Clooney in that or no? Or am I bugging?
I think
I feel like he might have been
yeah,
like
I
their
think he
superior.
was the third guy.
But yeah, bro. Fuck. What else was I gonna say about that? Oh, yo. So listen, like, you know, I always bring up the Freeway Ricky thing, like, yo, this is a conspiracy that's real. It's not just a theory, like with the CIA and the cocaine. So listen, this is another thing you can fact check and look up, and this just kind of goes to show you that the U.S. had a definite agenda over there and with Saddam Hussein. It never got used, right? It was never used. But the United States, the CIA, made a fake tape where I don't know exactly what it was, but it was to make Saddam Hussein look like some kind of pervert or pedophile. They like edited some tape together, but they never used it. But they were gonna like use parts of it on the news to like have the American public go, "Oh yeah, fuck that pedo," but it never got used, and that's declassified. That's another one that's not just a theory, that's just not a tinfoil hat thing. That's real. So it just kind of goes to show you, you know, our reason for going there. You know, it's not as clear as it seems. You know what I'm saying? Like exactly what you're saying. Like,
Yeah, because
crazy, bro.
because in the grand scheme of things, it wasn't Saddam that was behind the whole World Trade thing. He had nothing to do with it.
The first World Trade back then, right? The one
first
that
World
didn't work.
Trade?
The one that
Yeah,
didn't.
the first World Trade, that was a bust.
Yeah, that was. They say that was Bin Laden too.
Yeah.
And there was another thing tied to Bin Laden, the USS Cole, a naval ship. I don't know if you remember that. I remember when I was in a detention center, a boot camp, and they used to send in did you ever, when you were in school, you would get those little they were like little newspapers. They were like made of the same thing as like what book fair stuff would be on, where it's like a little thin thing and
oh yeah, I think so.
And it'd be like, what's up, bro? Wi-Fi on? Oh, I don't even got one, bro. And the reason I know is because I've tried to connect to it recently for my son.
Yeah, I was just on my phone.
What's wrong? It's not working? I'm on like this live I'm doing right now is that's crazy. It's not working?
Nah, bro, I don't know if it's like that slow out here or what the fuck.
Try turning it off and turn back on. Oh yeah. So we would get little newspapers like that were like made out of the same stuff, right? And there was this whole thing about the USS Cole, a naval ship that was like bombed or sunk, and this was in like 2000, and they were saying it was Bin Laden. And then I remember I was in another detention center when 9/11, a facility. It was like a group home basically. When 9/11 happened and they wheeled in the TVs And I remember right then I said, yo, I bet you this is Bin Laden, because it was like fresh in my head from the thing about the USS Cole.
Right.
But there's a lot of people that believe that the whole Bin Laden thing is like cap, that he's just this like boogeyman that we blame
Yeah.
everything on.
Yeah. And so to like give like the timeline, and this is how the United States is like really fucked up though. We pretty much know that the United States trained Saddam and they also trained Bin Laden, right? So Saddam, if you look back at it, he never did really anything to the United States. He probably set off some things here and there, whatever, but he's never like actually done anything directly to the United States, right? The only time that he's ever had like real serious one-on-one conflict with the United States is when he went in and invaded Kuwait. And George Bush told him to leave. He didn't want to leave, and then that's when George Bush, Daddy Bush, had went over there, right? And then we get the whole thing where Saddam told him, you know what I'm saying, if you don't go, I'm going to kill you. That's where the son Bush come in that. So when son Bush came in, he was going to finish the job that his dad did not finish, because a lot of people think that the United States won that war. That war was incomplete. Nobody won that war. The only thing the United States did was drive Saddam back and get his troops out of Kuwait. That's pretty much all that really happened. But the actual war itself was not complete.
Yo, a lot of
what happened was
wars and shit that we get involved in are like that too. Like they're still going on after our.
Exactly. And what a lot of people don't know is that Bin Laden, in a sense, was working with Saddam at some point. I'm not sure when, but at some point those two were actually working together, and Bin Laden was able to get a lot of information, you know what I'm saying? And then that's how he was able to go and do what he did. Yeah, but it was two separate issues though. But people were trying to put them all in one issue, and it's not one issue, it's two separate issues.
Yeah, even after there's a funny episode of Family Guy, like when they were talking about like 9/11, where Peter Griffin says something about like whatever country it is, and then Brian the dog is like, no, it's not them, it's some Afghanis who worked with Saudi Arabians that were financed by these people, like, and they put it all together, like just basically kind of like it's not one, it's a complex thing.
What? Exactly.
Yo, didn't complex. A lot of the shit in Afghanistan too, like, have to do with Russia and US as well?
To an extent, not complete, because what's been going on is Russia has been trying to find alliances.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It always seems like everything always has to do with like, oh, like this, even in like just totally different countries, like, oh, they were, you know, like there was Russian interest there, so like we went over there, like all that shit too with the CIA in the Contras in like Central America. That was all like in Nicaragua and like all those countries, that was like some US Russia stuff too.
Yeah, I remember that. So okay, so hey, I'm gonna ask you something, because like, you know what I'm saying, I like to look at things from different angles and like really go deep into stuff and try to correlate stuff with like other stuff that people make sense to, that they don't make sense to other stuff. So I try to bring all that together. So you know how over here we always praise the troops, support the troops, you know, thank you for your service and all that, right?
Right.
But we also know that the United States have been some big ass bullies for a long time, right?
True.
So let me ask you this. You're in school, right? And you have some friends. And your friends like to go around and bullying everybody, right?
Right.
And then every now and then you might get caught up in some of the bullying in like, you know, you might be caught up in doing some of the bullying yourself when you don't want to, you know, necessarily do that, right? But
Right.
because those are your friends, that's what you kind of just go along with, right?
Right.
Do you still put that in the same light? Like, because you have these bullies and then you have these friends that are indirectly getting involved because they are friends with the bullies.
Oh, Black Bigelow
Do
says,
you not show yourself? Does not the ones that are not the bullies but still involved, are they not just as culpable in the bullying if they don't take a step back?
well, so I see Black Bigelow said, "Who did they bully?" Um, um. So it's like, uh, I don't know. A lot of people though I know are like don't necessarily agree with all the politics and moves behind the military, but a lot like they're, you know what I mean, like their friends and family being there. Do you know what I mean? Like they're like,
Right. Okay. Well, I got another scenario for you. So
no,
with the
no,
cops,
no, but I
the cops.
totally, I totally get what you're saying because like peep this, right? So
Uh-huh.
all right, so like my all right, my dad's family, right? He has
Uh-huh.
no answers. He just repeats what everyone else says. Oh yeah, Black,
Uh,
yeah, Black Big is about to uh hit you with the famous Black Bigelow. He's saying you're just like repeating what people say about the military. That, you know what I mean. But I want to say this before I get it right. Forget it, right? So peep this, right? Like, so my dad's family, right? 13 brothers and sisters, right? So like a bunch of them were in the military, Marine Corps, Army, Air Force, Navy, literally, like all of them that I just mentioned, they were all in those different branches. Then you got a couple that were convicts, you know, drug addicts or whatever. But like, so, um, and then my dad, when he came back from Vietnam, right, like wounded, fucked up, had to learn how to walk again and everything, like
yeah.
almost died. Where he met my mom at, right? But this is really my aunt and uncle who adopted me, right? At the Veterans Hospital in Buffalo, she was like interning there or whatever for college credits or something. When they rolled them in, like she said how like there would be a bunch of hippies that were like protesting the war, and when they would be wheeling the veterans in from Vietnam, they would spit on them and shit, and like they
Oh,
had signs like because they were protesting the war. And then
yeah.
you know what's so crazy though is like, so my dad, right, he even worked for the government, um like a job helping veterans get their disability claims put through and everything. It's this thing called Disabled American Veterans. It's like he had to go to law school to do it, but he's not like a member of the bar. But like with a lot of things with the military, it's like
Uh,
crazy because he'll say like, "Yo, I don't agree with this, like what we're doing or whatever." But
uh,
then like, but he'll never like in the politics or in different things, but like, but he will never diss the military. even though he doesn't agree with what, like for instance, Vietnam specifically, like he flat out told me, like, we weren't sent to Vietnam to win that war. We could have,
Right.
because they were fighting or they were helping South Vietnam fight the North. The North, I think, was the Viet Cong, and he was like, we could have ran through there and just wiped them out, but it was specifically designed for us to be there fighting for a long time to keep it
Mhm.
to keep it going. It was like a political thing and or whatever. But
Yeah.
even though he don't agree with it, like, he loves the military.
Yeah.
And
See, and that's the thing. And like, I just want to make clear, I'm not dissing the military. I got military, you know what I'm saying? I got, you know what I'm saying? I'm like a lot of people, I have a military family. You know what I'm saying? My grandfather got buried with the flag. So, you know, but it just strikes me because I see people stand up, you know what I'm saying, to what the police doing, and the whole thing of, well, you know, you got good cops. Well, if they're good cops, why don't the good cops stand up to the bad cops? You know what I'm saying? And it's like, why don't we see more of that?
I will say this though, bro. Hey, Black Bigelow, if you're still in here, man, I'm throwing that link if you want to hop up, man. But yo, what I will say about that though, with the police thing is, a lot of those cops, I think, are like afraid or like, yo, the cop game is dirty as the streets. Like with
biggest
snitching.
gang in the world.
Yeah, like with like say for instance, cops that are like will report like, yo, the guy that I'm with, there's a great, you ever seen the movie Crash?
Yeah.
Yep.
You remember the part where Matt Dillon, who is it? It's Ryan. What's the guy's name? The blonde haired dude from
Ryan
I Know What You. Yeah, Philippi, right? He is with the guy, and his partner's totally racist and violates Terrence Howard's girl, and then so he goes down to the black police chief and is like, yo, and he's like, yo, listen, like, we're gonna write this up as you have uncontrollable flatulence.
Oh, wait, you're talking about that other actor. I know you're talking about. Yeah, he was racist, and then he
Matt
saved
Dillon. No, Philippi was good, but Matt Dillon was racist, right?
Oh yeah, my bad. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Well, like he was basically telling him like, yo, listen, I'm not even gonna let you do this, and fuck that guy. He's a racist piece of shit. But you will be rolled out of here so quick, like. And it was a black guy telling him it. He's like, but we're all blue, and you're gonna get. It's not. You won't last. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
it's a gang. They don't snitch on each other too. They stick together, bro.
Yo, and like cops have got. Yo, there's been shit that's exposed where cops got literally killed trying to, like. It's tough, man. Like,
90s was worse, man. When Bompton and Suge Knight. I'm in LA, so they had so many. You know, the Rampart district. There was so much.
Oh, Rampart was horrible.
Woo, man, they were 50% corrupted.
Yeah.
You know what? Hey, can I say one thing?
I talked to Reggie, right? Yeah, go ahead, Scotty.
The only reason why, rest in peace, Biggie Smalls. The only reason why Biggie Smalls' mother settled out of court and didn't actually go all out, because she would have sued because the city was so liable for what happened and they were so shady. She could have sued the city for trillions and the city would have went bankrupt. That's why she didn't fucking sue. So Biggie Smalls was killed by LAPD. Say what you want. There is literally, there's paperwork. Ask what's his name, Jake, the 1090J, what, everybody. There's about literally hundreds of dirty cops.
Yo, Black Bigelow, is this you, G? Is that you, bro? It's got to be him. There's someone else like entering the chat
the other day.
Say that again.
Somebody popped up and showed a weird picture. I was like, oh man, people still do this?
When?
Oh yeah.
It was like last week on one of my friends' show. Like I didn't think people still did that. That's like prank calling. Why are you gonna come up here and then act weird and show, you know what I mean? And try to get us, like, I don't know how to say it.
Yo, it's weird. Now I can't even add him to the studio. like when I went to click it, it says it doesn't even say add to stream. It just says edit name,
The hell?
kick
They
from
be doing that
studio.
sometimes. StreamYard be tripping like that sometimes.
Hey, you know how much
Yeah.
we spend on the military, man? We spend what, 750 billion a year?
Yep.
That, you know, that's more than almost every country combined, including Russia and China.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you can take half that money and give it to the people, and yeah, I'll shut up.
Yeah, but they don't want to. But they don't look. See, and they treat the veterans so wrong. You know what I'm saying? When they come back.
My dad works at the VA. He was a veteran. He sees so much crap. Veterans get no love no more, dude. They used to after World War II, but Vietnam and the Korean War, they started protesting, and then they started getting looked down on. It's just weird. Things changed when in the
Yeah.
70s.
Oh yeah.
Yo, Black Bigelow
the
was that
greatest
you,
of
bro?
all time. You know what I'm saying? Did a bid because he wasn't going to go fight for a war that he knew
Oh.
had nothing to do with us.
Yo, my dad, he's always like he's a Muhammad Ali like fan as him like the sport, but he's like, yo, to me he's a draft dodger.
Really?
Yeah.
Muhammad Ali though, it feels like they did that on purpose just to get him out, because you know, hey, back then these white folks in charge.
He refused to go to he stood for it and was willing to go to jail for it. But I'm just saying that's how he felt personally. Like he was like, I'm a fan of Muhammad Ali, but like he was like me as a Vietnam vet.
Gotcha. Yeah,
like he's like
he, in a way he kind of did
I mean, but
dodge,
you know, I mean, different people got different you know, opinions or whatever.
Course, yeah.
But I mean, he was taking a stand. I mean, he went to jail behind it. It's not like he, you know, he felt strong enough to do that.
Muhammad Ali never went to jail for it. They let him go. Remember the movie Ali? He got the phone call at dinner, and they were like,
didn't he do some time?
Muhammad Ali?
Yeah, didn't Ali do some time when he?
Yeah, he did a little bit of time.
Ali went to jail. What? Wow.
Yeah, because he got he wouldn't fight in Vietnam.
So I thought they wanted to throw him in jail. They threw him. Oh, okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
he said, I won't fight this white man's war.
Yeah,
he said it's other people of color.
Yeah, because they were still doing the whole draft thing at the time, and he got drafted, and then that's when he was like, nah, I ain't finna go fight. And then that's how he ended up getting stripped and losing the belts, because they stripped him of the belts.
Yep. But I didn't know he got arrested. Damn.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, bro. If you refuse, if you get drafted to military and won't go, that's.
Yeah, but didn't he have to go to court and then all that, and he beat it in the court? Remember, like maybe that was
eventually they did release him. You know what I'm saying? But he had to go do that little time first.
Yeah,
and then let it play out in court and stuff.
They took his title, bro. Like what the? Wow.
Yeah, he wasn't the same after that.
Wow. Yeah, he lost.
Yeah, because he didn't fight for like a couple of years.
Yeah. I remember that, man. That's crazy, man. Different. Well, I was gonna say it's a different era, but still, there's still shit going on now. It's just in different forms.
Yeah, I don't think this is Black Bigelow. Now it says Can Crush.
Yeah, be careful, bro.
Oh, damn, my battery's at 5%. I gotta plug this thing in.
Don't
get guys, I'm out, bro. Have a good night.
Oh, you gotta run?
Yeah, I got work. Like, I like to sleep in and shit. I'm fucking bougie motherfuckers. Cook some breakfast. You know what I mean? I like cook
that late night breakfast.
Yeah, I mean some potatoes, some get some grilled peppers, grilled onions.
Oh, shit.
You know, like the skinny onions too, not those big ass onions. Like, you know, like the onion string.
Like what? You talking about like you're talking about like the home fries with the onions and peppers in it?
I got a girl that loves to cook, man. She loves cooking breakfast too. Just breakfast. I don't know why. That's it. She don't like cooking
breakfast is the best meal of the day.
You know what I mean? She's Mexican and El Salvadorian. She cooks
all
types.
Okay. She hooking it up.
Chorizo and eggs and papas and all this. I don't even know how to say this shit.
Yeah, no, I don't eat enough breakfast, man.
I never used to eat breakfast before her. She was like, "What are you doing? That's like not putting gas in your car." I'm like, "I don't need to eat. Well, I'll eat lunch." She's like, "Nah, you're gonna start." She kind of bitched me. I kind of punked out. But hey,
Yo,
man,
do you feel way better though since
I
you eat
do.
breakfast
I
throughout the
do.
day?
I used to get kind of. I'm not gonna lie. I used to get look. What's the word? Hangry.
Yeah.
I would
Oh,
get a little
hey,
hangry.
yeah.
Yeah, I would get hangry, and then I don't know if I'm pre-diabetic, but I drink like a lot of soda, and if I don't drink a soda by like 2 hours, 3 hours after I'm awake, I start like getting headaches and shit.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, bro. I'm like that with Red Bull now.
Ah,
I
yeah,
got a
man.
mean Red Bull addiction.
Careful with that shit. Don't go past one a day.
Yeah, bro. I drink. I mean, typically I'm one a day, but I've been doing like two lately. I'm not even gonna lie, bro.
Fucking delicious, man. They make them.
It is. They're
It's like
good,
sugar.
but it's
That
so
is really
bad for
good.
you.
I know. Trust me. I drink one a day. I'm there
Yeah.
too. I'm trying to cut down. I used to drink Monster. That's bad, man. Those big
Red
old
Bull's way
monsters.
better.
I know. That's why I cut that. So I feel a little. That's like going from a cigar to a cigarette. You know what I mean? So I
Yeah.
feel a little bit better.
Wait. Monster going from Monster to Red Bull was like cigar to cigarette.
Yeah, because
So
a big ass
it's
cigar.
less.
You don't know cigarette. Well, they're all bad for you, but you know what I mean. It's just like it's smaller.
What is like Red Bull less stuff than
Yeah, it's better.
okay.
Well, they
Okay.
say it is. All I gotta say is my friend used to work at a like I forgot like one of those like mom and pop spots, and they had a case of Red Bull, and no one bought it, so it was old, and it was on the bottom, and what they said when they picked it up, the floor like the acid went through the floor, like
What?
yeah.
But how wasn't it still in the can?
One of them was how it was the bottom
Oh,
box,
like one?
so
Yeah.
one opened.
Come on. And it
And
did
yep,
what?
it made the floor melt or like the acid went through
Oh
it.
shit. Come
Yeah,
on,
Wow,
bro.
that's
Scotty.
crazy.
Yeah, man. I
You
still drink it
serious?
though. I'm
I
stupid,
do
right?
too,
Like,
bro.
oh,
Well, you guys, I'm sure y'all all heard where they say like, yo, they use Coca-Cola to clean engine parts and shit. You ever heard that?
no,
Oh, yeah.
never heard that.
You never heard that?
Coca-Cola.
There's these stories where they'll say like, yo, like like parts from engines that are coated in like oil or shit, they'll let it sit in cola and it'll eat all the
Oh,
oil off it.
I've heard about that.
I don't know if that's cap or not. It sounds good, right?
Yeah, I would do more research for doing it. You know what? My last thing. You know what I saw somebody doing last night, and I
What's
want
that, my man?
everyone without a new car be careful. These motherfuckers were stealing a Cadillac converter. You know how I
Oh,
knew they were
that's
stealing
yeah, that's the old move,
You
bro.
know
Oh,
why I knew they were
oh,
stealing
that's
the
real
Cadillac
big out here in
converter?
Sacramento.
This is what they do. There's two cars. One pulls right next to the car. One's right behind. One guy goes out and lets the car behind go. Oh, go! We have our tires down, and it literally takes them 10 minutes to get that Cadillac converter out there. Cadillac converters go for $800,000.
Yeah, there's platinum in it.
Yes, sir. You guys know what's up. But I just want to warn everybody: watch out for these motherfuckers, man. They're out there, and I saw it last night.
Yo,
was
you
like,
know
wow.
what? I got played one time. Let me tell you this, right? I had a first car I ever bought, a 92 Cavalier. It had been sitting for years, right?
Dude.
Only had 40,000 miles on it. Like I bought it in 07. It was sitting in this old lady's yard. I got it for $450. The car was in perfect condition. The only reason it went bad was because in Buffalo, like the winter, like the rust, it fell through when I was driving it after a couple of years. But peep this, the catalytic converter got fucked up, right? And my friend took it out and put a straight pipe on it. So then I took it down to the junkyard and they gave me jack shit for it. They were like, oh, this is an aftermarket one. But there's no way. That was a 92 Cavalier. Ain't no aftermarket. You know what I mean? They ran some game on me.
That's what they do, man.
Yeah, for real.
I should have told him to go fuck himself and took it somewhere else. That cocksucker. I'm mad thinking about that right now with these couple high lifes up in me.
You gotta
This
see
fucking
that Jiffy
thieving
Tube
bastard.
video.
What is it?
Jiffy Tube video. It's they went under like these people they all got fired, but they were recording themselves when this lady came in. She needed an oil change, and the guy
How
was
bad
like,
they hustled her.
they were like, how much you want to bet I can get her to spend 2 G's? They're like, all right, I'll put 100, I'll put 50. So the bet was like 800, and apparently she went in there for oil change. She walked out needing new tires, new rotors, rotaries. You know what I mean? So they got her, man. Gotti.
Oh, they dirty for that.
Yo, one time I went somewhere to get my brakes done, and they started saying all this crazy shit and quoted me at like 35. And I told them,
Don't do that.
yo, I told them,
Don't really do
you
that.
guys are fucking crazy. And I told him too, I don't even got the money. But like, even if I had it, I wouldn't give it to you. And you know what the guy tried to tell me? Because like my brakes were starting to go bad. He was like, technically we can let you not drive out of here.
Oh
I
my
was like,
god.
yo, I said, listen, I'm driving this fucking car out of here. Like, and I did. But
That
it's
was
like,
top
yeah, like they're ridiculous.
Damn,
Bro.
I've never heard of that. Where they
Yo,
try to
he made
scare
me
you
try.
into
He
it.
made me sign some
Damn.
thing saying like that
Reliable?
yeah, like some bullshit. Like I was like, man, give me my keys, man. And I
Told him to suck my dick.
yeah, but yo, I never thought about how I got played out of that catalytic converter till just now.
Watch
It's
out
like,
for that
it's got me
Cadillac
hot,
converter.
bro.
Yeah, it's people
They
are.
played me.
I even looked it up. It's there. It's an increase right now in the last couple
How
of years.
much can you get for one right now? Like
Honestly, I'm not really sure, but they said it's hot, like it's good money right now. That's why they're doing it so brazenly, right in the middle of the day. You know what I mean? Because it's money. And you know what? All these people that don't pass smog test, the smog checks.
yeah. See, we don't have that in Buffalo, but right where I'm sitting right now, I'm
Cali,
looking
man.
at a smog thing right in front of me.
Well, check it out. 80% of what's wrong with older cars are Cadillac converters. That's
Really?
another reason. Yeah, look it up. Another reason why.
Yo, in Florida, you don't need any inspection, any emissions, anything.
That's Florida, man. I might be moving up there, so shit.
You'll see cars on the road, you're like, that would never pass an inspection.
I don't know if I can live in Florida, man.
See, in New York, bro, we had where you just give your man at the garage a couple bucks, he'll give you the inspection sticker.
Oh, I got a spot too, right down the street. You pay him $100. He's like, all right, you passed. I'm like, what the hell?
Oh yeah.
Yo,
And
that's how you gotta do it though, bro, or they'll bleed you.
The legitimate guy was like, yeah, you didn't pass, and it's gonna cost about $3,000. I'm like, okay, I guess I'm buying a new car. And then
don't let them hook that computer thing up.
No. Yeah, that's
that'll
what he did.
start. Yeah, that shit'll start setting off all kinds of shit, bro.
And I even told him like, hey, I was like, hey, hook me up. I'll give you a couple $100. Bada bing, bada boom. He's like, absolutely not. I don't do that here. So then I found some guy. Yeah. So I went to my friend was like, hey, I know somebody. I'll do it for $100. $100 and a joint. Fast.
Yeah, I need the guy with the opiate problem. I'll give you 5 perks or something. Like,
like,
come
hey,
on, bro.
He's like, can you get Xanax? I'm like, no, but here's a joint. He's like, all right, we're good.
Yeah, I need that guy, bro.
Yep, that's Miguel from San Fernando. But
oh damn, guys, my shit is on 1%.
Yeah,
it's literally.
I gotta bounce too. Hey, good night, guys.
Yeah.
All right,
sorry that ended abruptly, y'all. It's literally, I can't believe it ain't died. Much love, y'all. It's coffee. All right, Jay Millie. I'll get with you, y'all. Text you tomorrow, bro.
Okay, for sure.
I need some wrestling updates, man.
Oh, I got them for you too.
All right, my man. God bless, man.
You too.
All right, man. Peace.
Peace.